Yo, welcome back to another Forex video. It's your boy Jace here. Hopefully that didn't disturb the audio just now. Sorry, I'm looking at a mess right now. Well, I always look like a mess in the ways, but I'm back with another Forex video for you guys, and I'm pretty sure, as you guys can see by the title, you guys will love this Forex video. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. We almost meet some criteria for YouTube. Almost reach 3k subs, so make sure you subscribe. And as I say, when we reach 3k as I say, when we reach 3k subs, we are going to do a small giveaway, nothing too crazy, so make sure you subscribe to be a part of that. Leave a comment of what you guys want to see in the next video, because we are lacking video ideas and so on. Follow me on my Instagram, of course, at jsway_tv. The link will be down below in the description. And I see most of you guys texting me, asking me about brokers. I'm only using one broker, which is Hot Forex, of course, which is the best broker. Quick withdrawal, quick deposit. They offer a lot of different products, cryptocurrency, indices, a lot of stuff, and they are a regulated broker. So I implore you guys to sign up with Hot Forex, get the trading started. I will leave my affiliate link down below, and if you guys sign up with them using my affiliate link, you guys will be able to access my community, the free section, and will be able to get free educational content as well. Also, the biggest thing that I want to tell you guys is that I launched a Discord community. I have a free section there, of course. So I'm catering for you guys that don't have the money to start off, go for a course, pay for a course. You can join the Discord community and get free education, and basically join a community itself. Surround yourself with like-minded traders like yourself, and just enjoy Forex. The link will be down below in the description as well, so you guys can go ahead and click that. Yeah, I don't know if myself follow me on my Instagram already, but if I didn't follow me on my Instagram, trying to get to like 5k on my Instagram how long, and still stuck at 1k something. So make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram. Show some love, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video, comment, like, share everything with your friends, family, whatever the case may be, because we're dropping valid Forex content for you guys. So make sure you guys follow me and subscribe to the channel, of course. All right, so without further ado, we'll get right into the education right now, because this is not good knowledge, this is good knowledge. So I just want to be as transparent as possible with you guys. So let's get on. Can't talk today, but let's get on to the charts. I want to go through my new Discord community. If you guys have not joined the Discord community, the link will be in the description, and also on my Instagram, so you guys can go ahead and check out my Discord community. We have quite a few members in the community so far. In the community, you have a lot of things, right? First thing first, when you come to the community, you will be prompted to verify. So you come to this area right here, you click on verification, and you click this green button to get verified. When you click verified, right, and you will get a verified badge, so you will have access to the free section. As you guys can see, JSWay FX free, the free section of the community, and some other things. What the free section consists of, it consists of a beginner's course, which I have not done working on as yet. As you guys can see, the community is new, so the contents are not fully there as yet, but by time to time we will put post content in the community, and everything will be there officially. All right, so as you guys can see, for beginner course, you have starting psychology. We have completed this section already, so you have a whole different section for psychology. When you're just starting out, you have what is Forex, and we're going to post content structured from what is Forex. So we're going to post from basic Forex, straight to advanced, and the basic part of Forex in this community will be totally free. Alright, we also have a next part where you guys can come and see, broker, which is the broker is used, which is hot forex, and you get information about them right here. You have forecast. I will share my forecast on the market to you guys in the community. The team trades, free resources. As you guys can see, I share some stuff in the community as well already for free resources and verified chat. So this is the area that the free community members get to conversate with each other. But for this section, you can only communicate every 5 minutes because I don't want it to be chaos, because this section is free and a lot of persons can potentially join for this section. And if we have a lot of people joining, then we might have to move the 5 minute barrier from texting to 10 minutes, because we don't want too much messages coming into the free section, even though I still cater for you guys as well. Alright, so if you guys want to have full access to communicate and so on, you guys can always join the platinum section, which will give you a lot of access, and I will go through that in a second. At the top of the free section, right, you have our disclaimer. Make sure you read that first, even though I started at the bottom. So this disclaimer will tell you what we are about and what not to do, and basically the rules and so on of community, and disclaimers and whatever the case may be. For the platinum section now, we have introduction to SMC. We haven't posted any content in there as yet, but we will soon. We have beginners guide. Well, a beginner's guide is going to be removed because we put in beginner's guide at the bottom at the free section. Also, at the top you have information log. You have our rules and disclaimer. So guys, make sure you go through the rules and disclaimer. Certain things will not be tolerated in the community. Getting started, you have a lot of stuff here, information here as well. Announcements. Members testimonials, so you guys can feel free to come over to members testimonials and leave your testimonies and so on if you have good experience with our community. But this is for the subscription members only. And yeah, suggestion logs, you guys can leave the suggestions on what you guys want to see, what content you guys want to see, or what you guys want to see in the community, what upgrade or so on. Admin room where I can talk with my admins and my staff members and so on. Mod mail, which is you guys sending messages to get help and so on. One last thing that I want to go through is certification. I'm not sure where it is right now. Certification, where it is. Platinum. Okay, good. So you have members chat. In platinum, you have members chat, you have off topic chat, you have forecast markups, you have trade recaps, you have team trades, you have certification. And this part I think is one of the best part in the community, certification, which is getting certified by the community. So if you guys are a beginner, you guys start with by community. Whenever you guys reach at a particular level, I will assess you guys, and once I realize that you have fully understand what forex is and have a understanding of forex and so on, you will be certified under our community. So you will get a certificate, and you will also get a certified badge like this one right here, to show that you are certified and you have basics or forex. You basically have forex knowledge. For the subscription part, which is the last part, subscription part, where it is, subscription plans, plans and upgrades. So for the plans and upgrades, you guys can always upgrade the plans here. When you guys join, as I said, you guys will get a verified badge, and this will only allow you guys to access limited information. Well, not limited information, but limited access to the community. And getting your upgrade will give you one of these badge, whether VIP, VIP 1 month or VIP 3 months, and they're at a relatively cheap cost. So I really suggest you guys to go ahead and check out that, to be a part of a well organized and well goal driven community. right? And the costs are relatively cheap because I'm not focusing on making money, really making money from the community. I'm focusing on helping as much persons as I can. All right. So with all that being said, we've been through the community and so on. Let's go over straight to the strategy. All right. So as I said before, yeah, this strategy was not created by me. I personally have learned this strategy, and I've tried my best to actually gather enough information before I think to bring this strategy to you guys. All right. But before we get into the strategy, I want to say you have this person on Instagram saying that I'm copying his style and whatever the case may be. Um, but it is quite ridiculous. He's saying that I don't know about smart money concepts and whatever the case may be, right? And funny thing, he just started learning about smart money concept as well. But we don't have time to focus on the negativity. All I'm focusing on is helping as much persons as I can. He's just upset because I'm actually, giving away free knowledge about smart money concept, and he's charging persons for smart money concepts and so on. But who God's blessed, no one curse. What he has to post on his status about me, that doesn't affect me. At the end of the day, we are trying to help as much people as we can, because in forex, people try to market forex. I don't understand. Successful traders, they are already successful, but they don't want to help others to become successful. They want to always be on top. That's the thing I don't understand with rich people, right? Rich people will always want to be rich, or want to get richer, and want the poor to stay poor so they can be above. But for me, I like to carry everybody with me. If I'm gonna be rich, I try to make. If you're not gonna be able to become rich, I try to help you so you can actually have food in your plate and so on. So I'm not focused on the negativity. My focus is trying to pass on my knowledge to as much people as possible, so they can make a living for themselves and their families as well. So that is where we get our blessings from. And if you guys aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on my Instagram. Leave a like on the video, of course. And without further ado, let's get right into SMC. Alright, so what is SMC and institutional trading? So essentially, SMC and institutional trading is concepts to trade like large institutions, and as we may know, large institutions are the market movers. So if you can understand how they trade and trade with them, this could improve your trading drastically. Alright. Even though you are trading with large institutions, that doesn't mean you won't get losses here and there. But with this style of trading, you will have a better success rate and understand the whys behind price action. Alright? So no matter which strategy you guys use, you guys will always have losses, right? But with this strategy, you will be able to cap your losses, and minimize, on your losses, and basically maximize on your gains. Alright? So SMC is mainly based around supply, demand, and order blocks. Of course, everyone has their own meaning and understanding of what supply and demands are. They are areas in the market where large institution has placed either their buy orders or sell orders, allowing price to move drastically with large momentum. Alright, so everything is self-explanatory because I literally write this down in details so you guys can actually understand. What is order blocks? So order block comes in two categories: bullish order block and bearish order block, which you will see below. A bullish order block is the last down candle, bearish candle, before the bullish momentum that breaks structure. Vice versa for bearish order block. It is the last bullish candle before the bearish momentum that breaks structure. Hope I actually have that right, and because anyways, best part about smart SMC is the risk to reward. Alright, so the best part about SMC is the risk to reward ratio. If you guys are still using 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pip stop loss, then you guys should really look into learning about SMC. All right. So basically, SMC, it gives you the opportunity to minimize on your losses and your stop loss and improve on your gains. All right. So terminology used with SMC and trading. So you guys can actually write down these terminology. You guys can join the Telegram group as well. Not the Telegram group, sorry, the Discord community, to actually get all these documents, because I will have these in documents sent to the community. All right. So let's go through inefficiency and imbalance. So inefficiency slash INF slash IMB are areas in the market where it was controlled by one opposition, meaning if it is an up move, it would be buyers and no sellers, not getting a chance, which leaves inefficiency behind, and vice versa for sellers and buyers not getting a chance to place their orders. So basically what this means is that with inefficiency, how it works, it is basically, if you're looking at an uptrend, it would just be just buyers and no sellers. So sellers won't get a chance to actually come into the market. So more often than not, price will go back to fill that imbalance that left behind, right? Give sellers an opportunity in the market to actually, place their orders. The concept behind this is that the market don't like to leave inefficiency behind. So oftentimes or not, price will come back to these areas to fill these imbalances. So what is inefficient price action? All right. And inefficient price action, you guys will learn inefficient price action from the diagram below. And I just explained inefficient price action. As I said, efficient price action is basically one party getting a hang off the market and the other party not getting a chance to get into the market. So just buyers getting a chance in the market and sellers not getting a chance in the market, or just sellers getting a chance in the market and no buyers. All right. So as you guys may know, smart money concept revolves around order blocks and break of structure and so on. So we'll be explaining to you guys about how order blocks and SMC actually work. All right. So this right here is basically all you need. SMC is very simple. Well, for most persons it's complicated, but if you guys can actually understand this diagram, I will explain it to you guys, and hopefully you guys can understand. All right. So here we have a high, right? Then you have price pushing down, right? Then you have price coming in and breaking structure. What this leave behind is inefficiency or imbalance, because as you can see, you have strong buyers in the market and no sellers. Sellers not getting a chance to get into the market. What this leave behind also is an order block. So as you guys may know, an order block is, well, in this case this would be a bullish order block, sorry. All right. And it is the last down candle before the bullish move that breaks structure. All right. So in order for this to be classified as an order block, price has to come in drastically, leaving inefficiency behind, and also has to break structure. So those are the two main things that you look for when you're looking for an order to identify an order block. Price has to break structure and it has to leave inefficiency. Price has to kind of drastically push up and break structure. Right? So price can either break structure with one strong momentum candle, or price can break structure with more than one momentum candle. So as you guys can see below here, you have the bullish momentum coming into the market, even though it wasn't just one candle that pushes up and breaks structure. You have strong momentum candle which is leaving inefficiency behind, and we will go to inefficiency example in a bit. Alright, so the concept behind this style of trading, and afterwards I will go through the live chart and show you guys this on the live chart, so you guys can have a full understanding and start back testing and looking for trades like these. I promise you guys that your trading will change drastically, and you guys will thank me for this style of trading. Well, it is not my style of trading, but you guys get the gist what I'm trying to say. Alright, so the concept behind this is that at the order blocks, right, these are where large institutions has placed their orders. So in this case, large institution has placed a buy, you know, in this market, which pushes price up to break structure. And what this does is price gradually gravitate back to the area to fill this imbalance. All right, and price basically come back to the era that it initially started, so institutions can get to either close out their sell positions, or close out some of their orders, or get into more orders, or basically gather more liquidity to carry on with the overall direction of the market. All right, so that is basically it for order blocks. It is nothing too crazy. You guys can just literally look at the diagram and understand, what it is about. Area of interest, when price break with a strong momentum, break structure with a strong momentum, you identify your order block, which would be the last bearish candle before the bullish momentum. All right, and set your area of interest or your point of interest and allow price to come back to these areas. When price come back to these areas, you can literally just set a pending order here and allow price to come back, tap into your pending order, stop loss below structure, and the market just shoot up. Alright, all the blocks can be refined, meaning you can get a more precise entry, sorry. However, I will not go through refining all the blocks in this video, but you guys can let me know if you guys want to see how I can refine those other blocks and so on, so I can go through in a next video. Alright, so let's move on. So as I said before, price don't have to break with one strong momentum candle. It can basically break structure with gradually break structure with momentum candles, but as long as price is leaving inefficiency behind. And as I said, inefficiency is basically buyers in the market and no sellers. And how you identify inefficiency is by look at this diagram. This diagram, you have this wick right here, and you have this wick of this third candle, right? And you realize how this wick of this third candle don't meet with this first candle here. So in between here, you have imbalances, so most times price can come back to the imbalance era, fill that imbalance, and carry on. It doesn't have to necessarily come back to the order block, but we will go through that in a next video, so you guys can have a better understanding of how it works. So this is basically imbalance and inefficiency, yeah, that's basically nothing too crazy for that. Hope you guys do understand. So now we are moving on to bearish order block. All right, so as you guys can see, this is basically the flip side for the bullish order block, and price has broken structure and leaving imbalance behind. We set our pending order at the top of or at the bottom of our order block, and price just basically gravitate back to the area of interest and tap into an area of interest and continue with the direction of the market. So it is basically to gather more orders for a large institution to close out their sell positions, in minimal losses, and basically manipulation as well. Because here, when you get a break of structure, what most traders would be waiting for is for price to come back, retest this area, because that is what retail traders are taught when they just start learning forex: break and retest, break and retest. But we trade a bit different, as I said, with this strategy can give you some precise entry where you can put your stop loss at 5 pips, 4 pips, 3 pips, or even 1 pip. I never, from I start using this strategy, I've never used a stop loss over 4 pips. So this is how precise this strategy is. So hopefully you guys can get the understanding of SMC. If you guys don't, you guys can always join the community. I'll be posting a lot of content about SMC in the community. Alright, So now we are going to move on to inefficiency and imbalance. Right, and as you guys may know, this is the bearish imbalance. As I said, price is not the first week, the first candle, and the last candle. The wicks are not meeting, so you have imbalance in between. So that is how you identify imbalance. What is a efficient price action? So if price basically if price is efficient, price will not have a reason to actually come back to these area of interest or to these order blocks, right? So if this price action was inefficient going down, price would not necessarily have a reason to come back to this area, right? To then carry on. Price would basically probably continue to drop, So efficient price action is basically this week's meeting. The first week, the first candle week is meeting with the third candle, right? So as you guys can see, two of them overlaps, or basically touch each other. So price don't have a reason to come back in around this area in the future, alright? So price will just continue go up. So if this price action was efficient, so if this week, let me just delete that. If this week came down to touch here, then there wouldn't be any imbalances leaving. Therefore, this order block here would be invalid, right? So price would not have a reason to come back to this area because price is efficient here. All right. So I hope you guys get the good understanding of inefficiency, order blocks, and so on. As you guys can see, efficient price action. Once the price action is efficient, the order block is invalid. Good. So now we'll be going through our live examples. As I said, if you guys want these sort of documents that you guys can go over it and look through it, you guys can always join the community. It will be posted in the community for you guys. Alright, so let's go over a live example now. Alright, so we are on our live chart. I actually missed this trade last week Friday. It was last week Friday. Yeah, last week Friday. So let's zoom in. So I saw price broke structure here. So we had a bust right here, leaving imbalance here, right? So what we wanted to do is to take our last bearish candle before the bullish move that broke structure. So this right here would be our order block. Drag it across. Let's change that. Let's change that to, alright. And as you guys can see, price gradually gravitated back to this area. So we could have got an entry right there, stop loss beneath structure. This would be 13 pips, but with the ability to refine an order block, to drop down to lower time frame, to a 1 minute time frame, and getting a precise entry, we will have a stop loss of no higher than 4 pips. So this is just for example purposes. My stop loss would not be so huge in a regular trade. Alright, so this is just for example. As you guys can see, price broke structure and then gravitated back to the order block, tapping in our order, and then basically just shoot all the way up. So basically what I'm waiting for now is, as you guys can see, we get a next block of structure with strong momentum, leaving inefficiency behind as well. So in here we have inefficiency here, from here to here. So we are waiting for price to potentially come back, to this area, and then potentially go for a long again. Right? Also, we can get a sell once price is giving us our break, retest, break, retest. Right? Not break and retest, but break and pulling back to our order blocks. Because if price is in a counter trend, price is going to do the same thing, to pull back to order blocks until they come back to our AOI or POI, and then we can go for a long once more. So you can take a short and then you can take a long. So it's basically supply and demand, as you guys can see, from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. So hopefully you guys did get an understanding of what SMC is. This is just an introduction to SMC. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram, of course. Leave a like on the video. Also follow my follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow, well, not follow, but join the community. You know, we have a free section, and yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. Just let me know if you guys want me to show you guys how to refine an order block and go more in depth on the strategy and what you guys want to see and what you guys don't want to see.